Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. How's everybody doing today? Doing good?
I'm good.
Doing great, alright.
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day. This is the Arc of Wrestling podcast, episode 28.
27, I think.
Damn. Okay, 27.
It's our first episode.
No.
Is it 28?
It's 27 version 2.
I'll check when I upload this.
Okay.
We don't even know what episode it is.
It
Come
shows
on,
just...
Greg. Get it.
It's
get
an
it
off day
Greg.
for me right now because I've just been so busy today, non-stop. I had to deal with the fucking DirecTV guy. Speaking of his weird,
What did
like...
he do? I want to hear a story.
He was like half Mexican, half Indian, and so I couldn't understand what he was talking about. And he kept on stuttering.
Slurpy Indian or smelly or
No, he smelled alright.
casino Indian.
Like, I don't know what type of Indian.
Red Dot or... La, 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 la.
But those type of
Which
Indians...
one? It's not
those-
that hard of a choice.
Though Indians don't go, oh, la, 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 la. Those are like...
Native
Arabs.
Americans do.
Yeah, I guess he was Native American, I guess.
You
But
guess.
it's still Indian.
It's still Indian, but that's just because the people in the early 1700s thought they were in India.
Columbus.
And
Yeah.
this is relevant to wrestling because the guy that died recently...
Just shut the fuck up.
Yes, Chief J. Strongbow died.
And that's sad.
It's not bad. He probably made millions of dollars off casinos.
Oh my god. We have a special guest today, but before we get to him, let's go through the regular cast that we usually have. We have Joker.
Hello.
We have Strike.
I'm here.
We have Mike.
Hello.
We have Hunter.
Hello.
We have Jonesy.
Yo.
And our special guest for today, Matt.
Oh, yeah, Matt.
And you're on another podcast, Matt. How about you plug that for a little bit?
Well, I'm from the Top Turnbuckle podcast. It sucks shit. That's what I'm going to say. It sucks shit. None of us know anything about wrestling, and all it is just us insulting one of our members non-stop.
Oh, wow. It's like this podcast.
Yo.
Like, with Greg.
We have some very similar podcasts.
But,
You should feel right home. Just make fun of Greg as much as you want.
exactly, because that's how it usually goes here. Because on every podcast, the host is the big punch bag. So, let's get this started, I guess.
The
With...
fail I'm going to be in the similar surrounding, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Start out with the Raw Super Show, guys. As we start out with our first match, we open up with the WWE Championship... See, I already fucked up.
Championship?
The WWE Championship match, no disqualification, CM Punk versus Mark Henry.
I thought that was halfway into the night.
Nope, that was match number 1, dude.
That's the first match.
It was first match, and it ended with CM Punk is calling, he drops the elbow on top of the chair that was on top of Mark Henry. And the winner, and still WWE champion, was CM Punk.
I think that Big Show and Mark Henry and CM Punk, have been putting on some great matches. You wouldn't think, being Mark Henry, but he's good for a big man.
He
put up
is.
some really good matches.
He's improved over the past year, definitely.
Definitely.
Not just gimmick wise, but I think in ring because he's been
Most definitely.
in the. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Big professional podcast. Yes, sir.
Best podcast ever.
I'm sorry about that. That's probably going to scare the living shit out of all of you who's listening to this. Probably already turning it off.
But it happens
But-
every week.
Mark Henry is definitely... I'm going to take the battery out of this phone. Fuck it. If I could get the fucking battery shit open.
It's okay. You're giving Mike enough time
And
to
now your
recover
grandma's
from
gonna have a
his
heart attack and you'll never know.
Got that a heart attack?
Mike was having a heart attack. Over
I can't get it open.
No.
Hey, so Mike, don't you have a goatee?
What the? What?
Don't you have a goatee?
What does it have to do with the show?
I got a joke.
Okay.
You have a goatee, right?
Yeah.
You know what they'd call that in prison?
What do they call it in prison, homo?
They...
Come on, Queer. Queer.
Tell us.
Everybody,
they call a goatee in prison a pussy mouth. It's a pussy.
You're an idiot.
You're
In prison. So when you go to prison, you better shave your goatee
I'm
off.
never gonna go to prison. You're an idiot. Put the bottle down, Hunter. Put the bottle down.
anyways, let's move on with Jericho comes out and he does his little terrible promo again. Talking about how Punk's been drinking. They literally what they did is that they filmed Punk. They told him, here, we found this bar for you to go to. We're going to stand over here. We're going to record you walking into the bar. And then 3 seconds later, I want you to walk out and we'll record another segment of you just walking inside the pub. That's pretty much what happened.
To be fair, I was, well, before WrestleMania, I was really enjoying the promos that Punk and Jericho were doing. But that was before WrestleMania. I don't like the... You know, they're just giving Jericho so much advantage prior to the pay-per-view. That means that Punk's definitely going to win, because, you know, it makes no sense for Jericho to get so much of an upper hand and
Yeah.
have Punk to still lose. So...
It's the fact that it's not only the fact that it's in his hometown and the fact that the match is called a Chicago street fight, and it's also not the fact that Jericho is going to be going on tour in the summer, and for him to hold a championship right now and losing it like another couple weeks later wouldn't make sense. It's the fact that Punk has been like the underdog throughout the entire
Dog.
He's been the underdog throughout the entire storyline. Jericho's been hitting him with beer, has been pouring beer on him, has been, you know, calling out his mother, his father, his sister. Punk needs to get this other win to prove to Jericho that, you know, he's the best and he could overcome everything, which is stupid because now he sounds like John Cena. And which is terrible.
He's been sounding like John Cena since TLC.
That's true.
And even Stone Cold said in an interview, he's like, would you have a match with Punk? And Stone Cold says, you know, Punk's been losing his momentum. He needs to go back to what he was back in the summer if he would want a good feud with Stone Cold. Because Stone Cold doesn't want to face someone like John Cena or like Punk, no. He wants to face someone who has a great momentum. Which I guess would be someone like Brock Lesnar right now.
I don't think we saw a Stone Cold versus Brock Lesnar match in our time, did we?
We were supposed to see it, but it didn't happen.
Because they wanted it to do it on a random Raw, and Stone Cold wanted to do it with a proper build-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That would have been good.
yeah, the winner of that match, Punk. Punk retains, Jericho does things, and he announces the Chicago Street Fight at Extreme Rules.
Jericho does things.
Yeah.
Jericho does
Even-
things.
Jericho does things.
He does...
He comes out, he does stuff. Punk does stuff.
Stuff and things.
Because the promos have been the same for the past... since WrestleMania. They feel weak now.
So can somebody explain something to me?
What?
Why is it that they keep calling these Falls Count Anywhere matches different names? when
Yeah,
you
no, it's essentially, it's the same thing. Just call it a fucking no holds barred or a Falls Count Anywhere or something. Just keep a consistent name. It's not changing it.
Chicago Street Fight!
It's because it's got a gimmick being in Chicago, so they're just trying to milk this for all of its worth, but it's annoying instead of,
Yeah.
you know, putting on a good gimmick. It's bullshit.
Very gimmicky.
Unless he strangles Jericho with a White Sox shirt or something.
Anyway, let's move on to match number 2. For the United States Championship match. 2 title matches in a row, guys. and we have Santino Marella versus David Otunga. And which I would have hoped for a title change because I'm done seeing Santino champion.
Can I interject real quick?
Because Mike hates both of these characters, but sure, go.
Can I interject real quick? That match was the worst match I've ever seen for a male title. Somebody needs to tell Otunga how to take a hip toss. And somebody needs to tell him how to pin correctly.
Well, he was on the wrong side.
Don't make excuses.
I know. I'm not making an excuse. I'm just saying he could
that-
have done it a lot better. But he was supposed to be on the other side when he pinned.
Yeah, he was rubbing his
Instead,
belly over.
he looked all awkward doing it.
Yeah. Just ill. Just no. Stuff like that should not happen.
The match felt sloppy from the start, and maybe it was an off night for both of those guys. Because Santino could work really well in the ring. I'm not saying he's a good wrestler like Punk or Bryan, but he's a good worker in the ring.
Yeah.
Otunga needs some work, but I guess he could get up
But
there.
he's perfect.
Otunga's improved a lot since NXT.
Oh, definitely.
Huge amount.
Yeah.
Mike's been having heart attacks all night. First Mark Henry praises, and now Otunga praises.
I'm about to just slit my throat. Or ram my head through the window. I mean, whichever comes first.
It was said that they're really considering putting the title on Otunga, which they should.
They shouldn't.
They should.
They should.
They shouldn't.
Because if they didn't give the title to Otunga,
They should never took
whatever
the
they're
title
trying to
Swagger
do
in
with
the first
Santino
place.
Otunga wouldn't make sense. Plain and simple.
They should never took the title off of Swagger to begin with.
I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm a huge Swagger mark. A huge Jack Swagger mark. I'm like the only person on Twitter who likes Jack Swagger. Like, and I made a comment. Like, it was a troll comment essentially, but it all blew up my face. And I said that Jack Swagger was better than Daniel Bryan. I got so much hate for that.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I wouldn't say... Jack Swagger's very athletic. He's a very athletic guy. He's not as good as Daniel Bryan.
I said that as a troll comment, like just to piss people off, but...
I can see why they got mad. I can see why.
Like, Jack Swagger isn't in the top tier, but he's second. He's definitely...
I'd say Jack Swagger, wrestling-wise, in-ring ability-wise, he's in the top tier.
Yeah.
However, that is like if he doesn't have any good promo skills, then that doesn't matter for shit anymore.
Swagger's fucking promos.
Because he has a lisp.
He has a lift.
You can't really do.
He just
lisp
looks
is-
goofy as well.
I can't take you seriously if you have a lisp.
The lisp is
Cody
due with
Rhodes?
his fake teeth.
Cody Rhodes. He's got a lisp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Swagger.
Cody Rhodes has a wrist.
A risp? What's a risp? What's a risp?
Lisp.
You do?
The lisp works for people who could pull it off.
The lisp.
Dusty Rhodes could pull it off.
SD.
Jack Swagger can't. Seth Rollins can't. Seth Rollins has a lisp, and I can't stand it.
Nuh-uh. You can stand it.
No.
Yeah, he could if he was wrestling full time.
What does that have to do with his promo skills? If he's wrestling.
What?
What does his lisp have to do with his wrestling if he's wrestling?
No, yeah, exactly.
Hunter.
What?
What does his lisp have to do with his wrestling?
Doesn't have anything to do with wrestling.
Okay, then why did you say when he's wrestling full time?
Because he's such a good wrestler, his promos won't matter.
Yeah, we'll see. Move along, Greg. Move along.
I'm inviting Jimmy to the call,
Oh.
so...
You know, I wanted to say something about Swagger, but I honestly forgot what it was. Oh, right. He lost all of his steam as U.S. champion when he jobbed to John Cena.
Yeah, in the same night that he won the title as well.
Yeah, that was just horrible.
Yeah, he won a, well, I wouldn't call it prestigious, but it's, you know, it's a second tier title. He won the second tier title, then he went on Superstars for 3 weeks, and then he had an impromptu match in the title defense against Justin Gabriel at Elimination Chamber. That's not how you use a champion, especially one as talented as Swagger. Swagger's got so much potential.
Well, same goes for people like Barrett and Rhodes and
Yeah, but they're actually using Barrett and Rhodes. Well, they were using Rhodes. He's gone down the shitter now. Barrett.
they were never using
they-
Rhodes. And I've said this a lot of times. Rhodes' reign as champion, as Intercontinental Champion, was a fluke. Just like Daniel Bryan's reign as World Heavyweight Champion. It was a fluke. Because Rhodes never defended the title. He defended it once or twice, and then he went to WrestleMania to go defend it against Big Show, which was a throw-in feud, and then Big Show won it. See, Rhodes could have
Rhodes had won that match.
easily defended his Intercontinental Championship against Randy Orton when he was doing that feud against Randy Orton, or when he was doing the feud with a bunch of the other guys that he feuded with, when he actually brought back the Classic Championship. But he didn't. He didn't put it on the line, and that was the worst part about it.
Like, you only really feuded with Ted DiBiase, Randy Orton, and Ezekiel Jackson.
The Randy Orton feud shouldn't even count because that wasn't even for the title.
It should have been
Yeah.
for the title. That's the thing, though. Orton wasn't
Orton's
doing
above-
anything.
Orton's above the title, though. I mean,
You can't be above the title.
Orton's-
you can be above the title.
No.
You're not
I
gonna
don't think
not
Orton
Cena with
in
the
mid
US
card.
championship.
Orton's got to be in at least upper mid card.
And we have Jimmy in here.
Hello, hello.
Nice. Okay. So let's move on, because we had the Brock Lesnar interview. That was next.
Yeah.
And what was announced, they quickly announced the guy behind who's working with Brock Lesnar on his promos. It's not really news, but it's kind of it did come as a shocker. The guy working with Brock Lesnar right now on his promos is Paul Heyman. Apparently, he helped him. He helped him during FCW. I mean
Paul
FCW, UFC, and now he's helping him cut better promos while he's in the WWE.
Wait,
Who? I didn't understand you.
Paul
Yeah, you cut
Heyman
it.
is helping Brock Lesnar cut promos,
Oh, Heyman again?
Oh.
but
I thought I heard Paul, but I didn't hear Heyman.
he's not
Yeah, he
under
cut-
contract with WWE.
He cut out during Heyman.
I cut out. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Heyman's working. He's working with Brock, but the WWE still has. I bet you WWE in some way wants Heyman back, but Heyman doesn't. Heyman doesn't want to go back, and it's not that what some reports say that WWE has nothing to do for Heyman. They could easily bring Heyman back and put him in so many roles, and many different roles. Fuck, get rid of Booker T and replace him with Heyman. That would be so much fucking better. Jesus
No, it
Christ.
wouldn't.
I love
Replace him with Cole.
I like
Oh.
Bookerisms.
I like all the street
Oh,
talk.
shuck it, duck it, quack, quack. I like how he has a different name for Sheamus's, the Irish hand grenade thing he does.
Irish.
The sledge.
Yeah, like like the rope hung clubs to the chest that he does.
I thought the Irish hand grenade was the two-handed sledge when he's coming off the rope.
I thought it was just the Polish hammer, but
I don't know.
like Booker T has a different name for that move all the time. He once called it the musical chairs, and it's just like, how the fuck could you come up with a name like musical chairs for a move like that?
Oh my god.
He's just like, oh my god, he's going to beat that boy down, Daniel Bryan, with those musical chairs. It's just like, what the fuck?
The problem is, Booker T is trying to call the matches when that's not his job. His job is the same job that Jerry Lawler has over on Raw.
Well, Greg, somebody might as well call the matches.
Well,
You
yeah,
got Cole always arguing with whoever.
yeah.
Josh Matthews?
Cole's job is to talk about the match.
Which he never does.
That's what it is. That's what makes Cole so terrible.
I like
Cole is supposed to call the match, and Booker and Lawler are supposed to talk about the stories.
Yeah, but you've got on SmackDown, you've got Josh Matthews, who always calls the match.
Yeah, that's why they have Matthews there, because they don't want to trust Booker, and they know Cole's a fucking idiot.
I think we all know that.
Cole.
Did you just say you like Cole?
I think he's fucking hilarious.
We're never having him on the show again.
Shut up. Cole is funny.
It's
Cole
it.
is fucking hilarious.
He has his moments.
Cole has his moments.
Hilarious.
Fine, I'll give you that. Cole has his moments of, okay, that was pretty funny. When they announced, when Cole had to tell everybody that Jerry Lawler had anal bleeding. Jesus Christ. I couldn't stop laughing. That was the funniest shit I heard in the longest time.
And the sad thing is I missed that line.
That was fucking hilarious. Cole can be funny, but he is the worst commentator ever. At least King does his job. Booker doesn't fucking do his job, because Booker doesn't know what the fuck he's doing there in the first place.
Wait,
Hey, to be fair, Cole has a disability. He has reptile dysfunction.
Apparently. But they could bring Heyman back. Heyman could easily be the best. You know, he already did commentating before. Back in, what was it, 2003? 2002?
2001.
2001. And he was great then. He could be great now.
Yeah.
Heyman's not doing shit right now.
I think that now that Wade Barrett's injured, he could be brought on commentary.
Who?
Oh, Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett.
I
Like, do you remember how CM Punk was injured before and he was on commentary?
Barrett did some great commentating when in FCW.
Hmm?
If
And
you
he's called a couple of Sheamus matches before as well.
yeah,
That's been great.
Barrett could do very well, but the problem with British people commentating, it never turns out well. Even with Regal, it's just people don't like when a commentator has an accent.
What are you talking about?
And it's kind of true.
Yeah, so,
Because there's some people who literally can't tell what a British person's saying because they're just too dumb to listen to him, and they'd rather him just have a complete regular accent, like an American accent.
I don't see how Barrett could be any worse than, oh, shuck it, duck it, quack, quack.
Yeah, there are some times I can't figure out what the hell Booker's saying.
Well, because Booker
I don't even think Booker knows what he's saying.
Booker stutters more than I stutter, and I stutter a lot.
He got that boy, that Sin Cara, he got the little black boots on the little black stripe on his boots. That's the real Sin Cara.
That's the shit.
That's the real Sin Cara.
He getting caught up in the lights now with the greatest of ease.
Like, you would see Sheamus hit like a clothesline, and Booker would just be like, "That's classic Sheamus right there. That's my dog." I'm like, a fucking clothesline is not classic.
He's in my Fave 5.
He's in my Fave 5 for doing that clothesline. It's
That's
like,
my boy right there.
oh my god, Booker.
Got that look of determination in his eyes.
It's
That boy Sheamus.
it's the reason why I don't watch. It's the reason why I don't watch SmackDown. It's the reason why if I ever watch wrestling, no matter if it was Raw or SmackDown, I mute it because I can't stand them. Matt Striker I really like because Matt Striker knows what he's talking about, and he can easily call a match whenever.
True.
And he should be the one calling the matches, not Cole. Cole should be out. Should be fired. Striker should be calling the match, and as storyline, it should be Heyman. Striker and Heyman would be a great team right there.
I don't know. Well, Striker sometimes gets put with really bad people no matter how good he is. Like,
Fucking
remember when he was with Todd Grisham on ECW and Christian returned?
Todd Grisham is terrible. That's why he left.
Yeah.
And
That's why he's doing ESPN work.
well, yeah, because Grisham had a mellow.
Bring back Jonathan Coachman. I love Jonathan Coachman.
I love Coachman too. Coachman was a great heel.
I don't think he'll leave ESPN though.
Yeah, he's making so much more money in ESPN than he ever did on Raw.
I don't think he's reading off a teleprompter too, so I don't think he really wants to.
Yeah, leave that position.
And go on live TV and ad lib everything.
But Coachman was great. He had great talent,
I know, I love the coach.
and he was able, and he could take bumps whenever he wanted to. That was the best part about it.
Mhm.
And
It's like Otto Rodriguez. Except Rodriguez takes...
well, Ricardo's actually a wrestler.
Yeah, I know. But
That's the thing. That bump that he took off the ladder was great. That was a great fucking
yeah, he took the bump of the match there, didn't he? With that, the
yeah.
bump of the night.
That was a great fall that he took. Anyways, let's move
I
on.
know.
Match number 3, we had Zack Ryder versus Kane.
It was a great match. I loved it.
Because it ended in no
He
contest.
found 5 stars, 10 out of 10 would watch.
5 stars, all stars. That was the greatest match ever. Because Zack Ryder is garbage.
I despise Zack Ryder.
Thank God.
Oh my god.
Thank God there's somebody else who...
I was a fan of Zack Ryder until they made Cena his
Until they
best
paired him
buddy.
with Cena.
If Cena wasn't in the picture, Ryder would still be fucking great.
I like how Ryder took the risk of, like, you know, starting his own online show to make himself get over.
It wasn't much of
Like
a
that.
risk. It was more of like, WWE's not putting me on any shows, so I have all this free time.
I know.
Let's just
I
do
know,
that.
It's kind of like do or die for Ryder anyways, because he was, like, probably one of the next people to be released if he didn't do something drastic.
Tyler Rex tried doing the same thing. His was...
That Rex sucks.
Hey, fuck you.
Kurt Hawkins is better.
I like Tyler Rex, and I like Kurt Hawkins, and they should be the biggest tag team in WWE right now, but they're not. They're getting...
Get out.
Kurt Hawkins
What about
sucks.
American
Major
Perfection?
dong.
No, dude. Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins put on some great promos. They are funny, funny guys.
What are they, the new
And what does the
Edge?
WWE do? They don't use them.
Yeah, they don't use them. That's the problem. They can easily...
What are they,
They did on WWE.com. They made a list of 10, I think it was like 5 or 10 tag teams that could be against Epico and Primo for the tag team championships. They just started mix matching superstars, and they didn't even put Tyler Rex or Kurt Hawkins on that list. The problem
I
is,
think that,
No one even goes on WWE.com to watch that.
I do,
You're the only one.
because I'm
You're a
actually,
mark.
because I
I
hate
like Swagger and Ziggler's pairing. They could do well.
Ziggler. Wait, who?
Swagger and Ziggler.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, they've been played as a tag team for a couple months now, and they haven't done anything.
That's what I'm saying. They should use them.
Now, I'm surprised. WWE just doesn't know how to manage all their champion. They have so much championships. They just don't know how to manage them anymore. They've had a lot more championships back in the day. Back in the early 2000s, they had the light heavyweight championship, the Intercontinental Championship, the Hardcore Championship, the WWE Championship, the Tag Team Championships, and
The European title.
the European Championship. They had so much fucking championships, but they were still able to manage all of them. They were still able to create decent, I'm not saying great, but decent storylines for them. And they're able to continue on those storylines. But then,
Yeah, but
now they're down to like the World Heavyweight, the WWE, the Intercontinental, the US, the Tag Team, and the Divas. And they're having so much trouble trying to juggle all those championships. And
Yeah,
they're not
gotta
holding as much
consider-
championships as they used to.
you've got to consider the fact that the WWE creative team's taking a slow descent into complete bullshittery. Because
It's not that.
like
It's that they don't hire professional screenwriters who watch wrestling. They hire soap opera screenwriters who don't know shit about wrestling.
Yeah, you have to have
That's
experience in
true,
soap
yeah.
operas
You,
to
you-
write.
which is stupid.
It's because that's what wrestling is. It is a soap opera.
Well, yeah, but they need to juggle the soap opera writers with people who understand the company.
But that's why I'm saying they've taken more of a hint of storylines. They like leaning towards storylines as opposed to actual wrestling.
And you actually don't need soap opera experience to be a writer. You know Big Dick Johnson?
Mhm.
He was a writer for WWE.
He still is a writer.
No, I think he was released. He's
No,
a
he's
former
still-
writer.
No, he's released.
Yeah, he was released. He got released.
He was complaining. I read it the other day. He was complaining about a WrestleMania thing this year.
Oh no, because he was complaining for the writers.
No,
The writers didn't come out, but he complained that the writers weren't.
I don't care what he says then.
Because he's a former writer, and he thought that he should have gone in there because he wrote a bunch of those storylines for them to use.
No, I don't care because he's
But
really-
Big Dick Johnson started out as an intern. He came into the company, kept on asking and asking to get a job in the WWE, doing anything. And WWE were like, "Oh, we don't have any jobs for you." And someone in the company, hired him as an intern. Well, he started going up the ranks to the part where he started to write for the company, but he had no experience writing. They have soap opera people and people who have no experience writing for the WWE. That's fucking bullshit.
Well, they had Freddie Prinze Jr. doing good stuff, and then he hated what they were doing, and he left like twice.
Yeah.
Freddie Prinze Jr. was on their thing.
He was SmackDown's head writer.
Really?
Yeah. And SmackDown, when he was writing, was great.
Shut up.
No, seriously, he
It
was.
just seemed
Oh,
like
he was.
No, he was like the best. Like when he was doing the writing, SmackDown was the best show. It was so much better than Raw.
What years did he write for it?
Let me
It
look.
was the
It was the beginning of SmackDown, wasn't it? It was SmackDown until 2004 or 2005.
No, he
I'm
wrote
sure he was
later.
writing in 2007 and 2006 as well.
Let me look this up. You guys continue.
Okay.
I think in 06 and 07 he was writing for ECW.
Well, continue. I'll look this up.
Yeah. Anyways, the writers, they really need a change. They really do. And
They need a fucking reality check. That's what they need.
they do. And I think all the problem falls back on Vince. Vince is trying to change the product way too much.
Yeah. It's just the same case of trying to fix what isn't broken. He tries to fix what isn't broken.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
ridiculous.
I think the problem is Vince doesn't have any competition. He doesn't look at TNA like a competition because he believes that TNA is going to kill itself.
It will.
Well, it is probably going to kill itself.
It's already killing itself. They're not paying their
They started killing themselves the second Hogan and Bischoff went in there.
Hmm.
That was
Hey.
2 years ago.
All right.
I think this is all like an elaborate scheme. Vincent McMahon paid Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff to take out all the competition. Look at what happened. Look what happened to WCW as well.
Hey.
Taken out.
All right.
It's
This
all Russo. It was Russo from the beginning.
Okay, Mike, speak. What is it?
Classic Russo swerve.
Prince Jr. he had a blog on the WWE Universe forum first. Then he was hired as a member to the creative staff for SmackDown.
When?
2009.
Oh, 2009.
Was up.
2010 he came back in 2010 as a producer and a director.
Okay.
And that's all Wikipedia says. So I don't know if he's still there or if he left.
Okay.
Whoa.
So
Continue.
let's move on. I want you guys to talk about the Cena promo because I did not catch that.
Apparently none of us did.
Did any of you guys watch the Cena promo? Because when it came on, I just totally ignored it.
I don't
Wasn't that
remember.
when Laurinaitis came out at the end and interrupted, saying that Cena had a surprise match?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was just him saying how, he's not scared of Brock. Well, he's scared of Brock Lesnar, but he's come Extreme Rules, he's win or lose, he's gonna fight or some shit like that.
So basically, any Cena promo ever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I didn't pay attention.
And then John Laurinaitis, being the awesome guy he is, came out and
With
with
his
his
horrible Langai
voice. And he rubbed in it saying that he had a surprise match.
The executive vice president of talent relations and the general
General manager of Raw
general
and
manager.
Hey guys, did you know he's the vice president of talent relations?
He doesn't say that as much as he used to.
Former general manager of Raw and SmackDown.
He should though.
People power!
Oh my god. Get out. Just get
I
out.
do love Florida. He's fucking hilarious. He's so much of a fucking goofball.
I think I'm gonna come on your show and just bash Laurinaitis.
You should.
I
Go
will.
for it.
I will. I'll contact your guy later. Right, continue, Greg. Oh, he's gonna be right back.
God damn it, Greg.
Is he still?
Wait, what did he just do?
He's
He upped and walked away.
You motherfucker!
Are we still recording?
Yes.
I'm guessing.
Are you kidding? Because I don't have anything.
So let's talk about how stupid Greg is.
Let's not.
Ladies and
Talk about
gentlemen,
my-
our host, Greg Alvarez. Oh wait, he's AFK.
Talk about your day. Like, how was your day?
Hold on, I gotta find out if he's still recording.
Like, how's your day?
It was rainy and windy.
Really?
Yeah,
It was rainy and windy yesterday.
I
It
didn't
was
do anything.
rainy and windy yesterday for me too.
So how about that My Little Pony season finale?
Get out!
Awesome.
I'm gonna kick you in the
You
ass.
fucking
now.
bronies. You cloppers.
We are not cloppered.
Cloppers.
No, we're not.
Joker,
worry.
I can tell you are.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Were you
Greg,
still?
you're never gonna want to hear what we just said.
Were you still recording, by the way?
Yes.
Why
No,
didn't
you're-
you should have said something? I would have kept it going.
You didn't get
You're gonna
the.
like this little part. This is the special extras in the middle of the podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know if you stopped the recording or not. So
We figured out the meaning of life.
we figured out
As long as you guys were still talking, that was that. That's okay.
we were
Okay.
Yeah.
we were talking about how babies were made.
Sweet.
Yes.
No, we were actually talking about how Jonesy's a clopper.
God damn it, I'm not a clopper.
Okay,
That's a
match number-
slander.
Match number 4.
Who the hell is calling me?
Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan. I thought that was a pretty good match.
With the yes lock.
The yes lock. Because right before that, he told Kofi that he was going to change it to the yes lock, right?
Yep.
Because Kofi was hitting on AJ.
That's just very stupid. I mean, who wants to be put into the yes lock? I mean, what in the world?
Well,
Yes.
no one
Yes.
knows who LaBelle is.
They talked about it the second he started using the finisher. They were like, oh, he used the finisher from a guy named LaBelle and so on and so forth and all that stuff.
You know what I call it? I call it a modified version of the crippler crossface.
That's what
Yeah,
it
it's a
is.
normal part of crossface.
The only difference is that it's got the,
The arm behind the leg,
yeah.
or however.
Are you talking about yes?
Yes.
Yes. Yes! Yes! Yes!
You silly people in your yes chants.
World heavyweight champion.
U.S. champion David Otunga.
You do know I'm hosting the call, right?
I was a D-Bry fan before the yes chants. Bandwagoners.
I was a D.
Stupid bandwagoner.
I was a D. Bryan fan before you even knew
No,
who
you
D. Bryan
hated him.
was. Yeah, okay.
Okay, you're
him
right.
you hated him in Ring of Honor.
I liked him in Ring of Honor
No, you didn't like the American Dragon.
because I didn't start watching Ring of Honor until like 2008.
So Mike's a hipster.
No, Mike is the opposite of a hipster.
So, what would be the opposite of a hipster?
He's a bandwagoner.
No, I'm not. You're an idiot.
I love making you mad.
I'm not mad.
Match number 5. Brodus Clay versus Dolph Ziggler. Swagger
Oh,
runs
The
in.
greatest match ever!
Swagger runs
The
in.
thrill.
And Brodus Clay wins by disqualification.
That's the hard. I just wanted to cry
Why?
because I hate
They're-
Brodus Clay.
They're pushing Brodus Clay right now, aren't they? I mean, they had him beat down both Ziggler and...
They're slowly pushing him.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hopefully
They
they
should
push.
have done this a little earlier, but...
Hopefully they push him. Hopefully they push him to the unemployment line.
Just like
Apparently, Brodus is just like reckless as well, isn't he? He's reckless in the ring.
He's a horrible.
No,
wrestler.
it was rumored for that, because what happened was Brodus was appearing on TV every week. Well, then he didn't show up to Raw or SmackDown for like 2 weeks, I think. And so the rumor started to spread around that, Vince took him off because Vince believed that Brodus was too reckless in the ring. Which wasn't the reason. And then now Brodus Clay is back feuding with.
But he can't wrestle.
Who says he can't wrestle? He's in 10-second matches.
No, yeah,
Every-
that's true. You can't say that bros can't wrestle until you. He could jump on the top rope. I mean, I've seen him do some things on the rope and slams
You
and
don't
all
have to.
that.
You don't have to watch his matches now. You can watch his matches from when he was on TV before the new gimmick.
Oh, you mean way back in NXT?
Yeah, NXT and
Like
SmackDown.
a year ago?
It's still the same guy.
A year is a long time to
But
practice.
he's a Funkasaurus.
I don't care. He still sucks.
Well, you know who else sucks? The guy in our next match, number.
God damn it!
The guy in our next match, the Great Khali,
The guy on the phone.
and the
Great
Big Show.
Khali. He killed a man. He killed a man, for fuck's sake. Why is he allowed to wrestle on national television? On international television?
He didn't kill the guy. The guy had a condition before he even got in the ring.
I know,
Like, he
but-
shouldn't have been wrestling.
Wait. Who did he kill?
Some guy in India.
Oh,
But the guy had, like, a tumor or something.
Is that why he's
And
back
then
in the WWE?
No, this was before he even went into the WWE.
Oh, okay.
And this is like an 04 or something. But yeah, he was supposed to fight some guy, and the guy was apparently had some sort of major brain problem, but they didn't catch him until after he died. So they were like, "Oh, go ahead and fight Khali." One saw a bump and he like died or something.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'll have. Is that match on YouTube?
In India, so I don't really know. Let me look this up.
Well, anyways, the Great Khali vs. Big Show versus Epico and Primo, non-title match. So, but what scares me is that they were able to even put these two together in one ring.
Big Show and Great Khali tag team champions.
No.
They're gonna be like undefeated forever as well.
Like,
It's just gonna be non-stop squash match.
Big Show and Kane worked. Big Show and Khali?
I
Oh,
don't see a word.
Big Show and Khali, what?
no, it's just, it doesn't work.
Don't stop. Don't stop in the middle of your sentence. You like Big Show and Khali, and then nothing.
Anyways, so
Sure, Khali's gonna suck as a tag team.
that's why I'm hoping they don't beat a tag team. Why can't...
Tag team champions?
Let's just do this. Give the championship to Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger.
What
And then
championship?
bring up Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins. And there you go. Great feud right there.
Oh my god.
The
It
tag team
won't
championship?
happen.
What?
The tag team championships?
Yeah. Throw them on Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger. And then have Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins in there. All
No.
four guys great on the mic when they need to.
Give it to the Usos first.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Throw it on the Usos because their cousin Leaki's in FCW right now, and I kind of want to see a stable between the Inoue family. Like have the Usos, Leaki, Tamina, maybe even bring back Rikishi as like their manager.
He wants
I
to.
don't think he wants.
He wants to come back, but he's trying to do a shoot that they don't want him back or something.
Yeah, I really want.
We need
That's why I really want to see. I want to see Rikishi manage the Inoue. Did I say it? Inoue?
Annoy?
Something like that.
It's Samoan. I don't know.
Yeah, that I want him to manage that stable because not only would it push the, all of them. You could finally make Tamina a great Divas wrestler. Have Tamina face Natalya. Holy shit, that would be fucking great.
I thought you were getting shot. I thought you were getting shot at there for a minute.
You have the Usos face someone like, Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger. That would be great. And have Leaki go for the Intercontinental Championship because we need baby faces in the company because there's no baby faces for the mid-card division. So have Leaki be babyface and have him face Cody Rhodes for the Intercontinental Championship.
But Cody Rhodes isn't the Intercontinental Champion.
That's why Cody Rhodes is going to win the championship back from Big Show.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not. Cody Rhodes is going to be elevated to the main event soon
And
enough.
then you have then you have that stable going on, and they could be a dominant stable for at least a year. Keep it on for a year until Rikishi's feeling tired of traveling and everything.
Until it grows old and dies off.
From some sort of heart attack.
No, just from being bad.
Oh. Anyways,
When people stop
But he's a
caring.
bad man.
Oh my god.
now we have the main event of the night.
Bad man.
He did it for The Rock.
Main event for the night: John Cena versus Lord Tensei. Now,
And this is really surprising.
yeah, surprising because I thought Lord Tensei wasn't even gonna be on the card that night. From when it went to the Great Khali and Big Show match, but then when they said that Cena was gonna have a special opponent, I kind of had some idea it would be Lord Tensei maybe, or they could have brought back someone like
Twitter was saying The Miz. Why The Miz?
yeah, why the Miz? Well, because the Miz has been getting really close to Johnny Laurinaitis.
I don't know. Miz is just a one-hit wonder in my opinion. I don't think
Definitely, he's just a one-hit wonder.
Who?
The Miz.
The Miz.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And this is coming from a Miz fan. I love the Miz, but he's a
Yeah,
one-hit
yeah.
wonder.
He'll get his shot again. He's just gotta wait for the feuds that are going on to finish.
Yeah.
You're calling him a one-hit wonder, but yet he can't. There's feuds going. Let them finish first.
Plus, they're not even doing anything with them.
So do you think? Okay, so do you think it could be Punk versus Miz?
Yeah, if Jericho doesn't win the title.
It's entirely
Hey, what you
possible.
want?
I mean, it'd give Miz another chance to get back into the spotlight, and if he started working better like he was before he started slacking off,
Well, see, here's the thing. They moved Del Rio to SmackDown, correct?
Mm-hmm.
because
They
that's the
should
only way-
move Christian to Raw. Because I
No.
really want to see Christian
Why?
versus
No.
Punk.
Keep Christian on Raw. SmackDown.
Yeah, they need star power over there on SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean,
They've
can't
got
be just Randy Orton. Like that's their only person that they've got
See,
on.
Here's
on
this problem again.
Sorry.
The brand split. Brand extension. Oh my god.
It's the phone call cast. Brought to you by Erica Wrestling.
That was a telemarketer this
by our
time.
gracious host.
We should name the show that the phone call cast.
Exactly. Yes.
Somebody called his mama.
The brand extension. The brand extension worked when there was a fluctuation of superstars in the roster. When it was WCW. When WCW was bought out by WWE, there were so many superstars on the roster that they had to separate it into two brands, which I kind of liked. I like that kind of idea. But now that there's barely any superstars on the roster anymore, there's about 60, 50 people, combine it until you have another fluctuation of superstars, like when you buy out TNA, which is probably never going to fucking happen, but they better.
Or you could just make a third brand again, like ECW was.
They had the third brand. It's called NXT.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's not
that's the
even
third
on
brand. It's NXT.
That's the third brand, though.
It's not even on television. I'm
ECW.
talking about bring NXT onto television, give it a title that I guess would amount to a U.S. or Intercontinental title, even though it's supposed to be the branded title.
See,
And you'll have an even match of people.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Strike. But I wouldn't give it the U.S. or Intercontinental Championship. I would give it the European Championship. Because you need to win because you have the Grand Slam title, correct?
I'm saying that you would give them a title that probably be on par with the United States or Intercontinental.
You give them the NXT World Title.
No.
Yeah, which that's not going to be a world title.
No. Give it the European Championship. Because it's a championship. Because you have the Grand Slam title. But in order to win the Grand Slam title, you need the European Championship or the Hardcore Championship. Bring back the European Championship so the Grand Slam title doesn't exist anymore, because there's only a handful of people who could still be the Grand Slam Championship, and those guys will never be the Grand
They
Slam
can be the
champion.
championship.
Wait, they can be the actual title?
No, fuck you.
I want to be the WC title.
The WC title? What?
Anyways, I agree with you.
I guess if you brought back the European Championship and rechristened it as the NXT Championship, that'd be okay.
I just want to point out, the ECW when it came back wasn't supposed to be on TV. It was supposed to be an internet-only show.
But it was.
But at the beginning it was supposed to be on the internet only. So, even though it's on the internet, it was still going to be a third brand.
And it was on TV, and towards the end of it, it was actually better than Raw or SmackDown.
Well, of course, because it had the best matches.
Exactly. So you bring NXT onto the television, make it a legitimate third brand, and you've got yourself a perfect solution to this.
Well, yeah, and then because they want to create that cruiserweight show. Don't make it specifically a cruiserweight show. Make it that brand that helps launch the guys who are coming out of FCW, and turn it into its own brand with the European Championship as their World Championship, and the cruiserweight and the cruiserweight title for like their secondary championship.
Yeah, I mean, you got all these people that aren't even being used on TV. Why not just stick them on a brand and give that brand a television show?
Exactly. I totally agree with you, Strike. So,
but they are not smart enough.
The winner of that match, Lord Tensai, with the green mist.
Wait, what? What was that? Who won?
Lord Tensai.
What? How is that possible?
Over John Cena. John Cena's been losing, dude. John Cena has been losing.
To be fair, though, they couldn't make Lord Tensai win, completely cleanly over him, though. They had to throw every single factor in the match in. David Otunga, what's he called? Sakamoto or some shit like that?
I like how Sakamoto got involved. He was just standing there walking like he always does over to Cena, and he was like, "Hiya!" Boom. And he just goes right back to walking normally. Just a burst of insanity.
Okay.
He is Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was all calm and collected, and then you see him freak out for that one kick to the head, and then he's right back to calm.
Okay, let's move on to NXT, guys.
Zip through this because we took forever on Raw.
Yeah, we're gonna go straight through because I'm the only one who watched that NXT. I'm guessing I'm gonna go straight through it. William Regal and Josh Matthews on the commentary. First match: Johnny Curtis with Maxine versus Percy Watson.
I don't know these people.
I actually what's his name? Johnny Curtis is actually pretty good. I hated him at first, but his gimmick is kind of interesting. Percy Watson.
Didn't he win last season of NXT?
Yeah.
Then he's irrelevant. How can you win NXT and end up back on NXT?
I don't know. Percy Watson wins with the flapjack. And then Regal announces it's going to be Maxine versus Caitlyn. Maxine beats Caitlyn with a sleeper hold.
Yay.
The fact that a Divas match ended with a submission move and it doesn't have Natalya in it is amazing.
This is me caring.
Regal talks about Matt Striker's kidnapping because last week they found Matt Striker who was kidnapped by Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins.
Wait, he wasn't kidnapped by ninjas?
No, by Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins.
Oh man, it'd be amazing.
Did they really just kidnap him?
Yeah.
Did they really do that?
Yeah.
It'd be amazing if he was kidnapped by ninjas.
Hey, question, why?
Why is it a kidnap storyline?
And one of those ninjas beat Bubba Ray. Like they did with Samoa Joe. Then Matt Striker comes back next week with a marking on his face and a blade. They should make it happen.
I mean, he turns against the people he's been feuding with.
No, he sides with the people he was feuding with.
Oh, well, that's what I meant.
Okay,
like,
then we have...
You.
There's a backstage promo with Darren Young and a new manager going to SmackDown because both Darren Young and Titus O'Neil were signed to SmackDown.
Oh, good.
You mean people up? Oh, my God.
Backstage promo with Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins. It's announced that Matt Striker is the referee, special guest referee for the match, and the loser of that match will get fired. Tyler Rex beat Kurt Hawkins. Regal,
I
Striker hits Hawkins with the cane. Regal fires Hawkins, and then he fires Rex. So now both of them are fired to NXT, and then it goes off air.
Oh, good. So NXT is losing all its guys.
So now, yeah. And NXT, like I told in chat, NXT sounds like a fucking high school sitcom. It's so fucking weird. And here's Superstars.
That's why I don't watch it.
Superstars, where all the jobbers go to fight. I didn't watch this. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because Kelly was in a match. First match of the night, Yoshitatsu versus Jinder Mahal. The winner is Jinder Mahal by the camel clutch submission. Then you have...
I was fixing to say, that actually seems pretty close. I wouldn't know who would win. Because Mahal just sort of disappeared.
Yeah. Brock, they replay the Brock Lesnar promo from the interview from Raw. Then you have Kelly versus Eve Torres. Thank God the winner was Eve Torres via Flair pinfall.
What is that?
I don't know.
I assume by Flair they meant like, with, just like showing off and whatnot, like Chris Jericho used to do.
Oh, so I figured she bladed, then pinned her. You said Flair pin, so I'm figuring she bladed.
Yeah.
And I like what this dude says. The only interesting diva on the WWE is AJ Lee. I kind of agree with him.
Best Natalya and Karma.
Even though none of them are on TV.
Karma's off being black.
That's just the women's champion.
Then they replay clips of Jericho's thing with Punk on Raw with his drinking habits and all that. Then we have the final match of the night, R-Truth versus Jack Swagger. Winner is R-Truth with the Little Jimmy pinfall.
The Little Jimmy pinfall?
I don't know. That's what it says.
Who wrote the results for the show?
Mark Elusive.
I want to break his hand.
What's the Little Jimmy pinfall?
It sounds like he just made up names for having this stuff.
Okay, let's move on to SmackDown.
Did R-Truth expose himself and pin him?
Yeah, R-Truth pulled down his pants and pinned him that way. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. So let's start out with SmackDown, and then we'll go to TNA.
Oh, but by the way, quick hockey update. Greg, the Canucks are still winning.
Yeah, I'm watching the game.
Alright, but continue.
We start out with Daniel Bryan picks up the microphone, talks about his loss at WrestleMania. AJ comes out. Daniel Bryan says that he wishes AJ was never born. AJ starts crying. Bryan leaves. Then Natalya versus AJ. AJ beats the living shit out of Natalya in the corner. And the referee stops the match because Natalya got busted open. I didn't see any blood, but apparently that happened.
They actually showed the match?
They showed the match, but I didn't see any blood on Natalya.
Oh,
I saw her holding her head. I saw her holding her head, but I didn't see any blood. And then
I thought you said that you saw it earlier and they cut it out.
Oh no! What happened was I was watching an early preview, and the guy who uploaded the SmackDown thing on the YouTube didn't add the AJ match and the Damien Sandow promo.
Oh.
But yeah, what happened next was Damien Sandow promo.
I would cut out the Damien Sandow proto whatever. I can't even talk right now. The Damien Sandow promo too, because bleh.
You don't like him?
No.
Why?
Because I don't.
Isn't Damien Sandow Idol Stevens?
Yeah, we actually discovered that last week because we didn't know who he was. Even I didn't know who he was because we were talking about we're talking about Michelle McCool's school pets, her little stable that she was going on.
Yeah.
And then we went to Idol Stevens, and I wanted to see what he was doing, and then I realized that he was Damien Sandow, and I was like, holy fuck.
And who was the other guy?
Casey James or something?
Yeah, Casey, something like that. I barely know who he is. Anyways,
that tag team sucked.
It was terrible because there were no names. They didn't even wear the same tights. So, anyways, next match is Brodus Clay versus Hunico. who
I wonder how this match goes.
it ended in about a minute.
Hunico wins, lol.
Nope.
I wish.
Just a squash match to get Brodus Clay out in front of the London crowd.
He
So,
was already out in
But
front
he-
of the London
We're on
crowd.
SmackDown, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention Hornswoggle, did we?
No, yeah, Hornswoggle was dressed up as... He was Brodus Clay's little brother.
Yeah,
Gets
that's
on-
the best part of the night.
He kept on hyping it up. He's like, my little brother's here. Let's call out my little brother. And then Hornswoggle comes out.
But by the way,
I fucking hate Hornswoggle.
The pterodactyl splash.
you want to kill Hornswoggle?
I would happily kill Hornswoggle. Give her
We're on that. We're gonna hog time and drag him.
Hey, I heard Hornswoggle's a really cool guy backstage.
Like-
He travels with Kurt Hawkins and Tyler Rhodes.
Just a quick thought. I was watching a movie last night on Sci-Fi. Horrible movie, but that's besides the point. And there was a
They're all
midget,
horrible.
and there was a midget that looked just like Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle's gonna be in a horror movie. He's gonna be in the reboot of Leprechaun.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for Leprechaun fans. That is the worst mistake they could have ever made.
Warwick Davis was dead. He'd be rolling in his grave.
If Warwick Davis wasn't dead, he'd be sitting on a high chair, throwing a temper tantrum. That's all I got. Go.
Anyways,
That's all I got.
Titus O'Neil and Darren Young are backstage, making fun of Teddy Long, who's like dressed up as a London guard. And oh no. What happens is they're making fun of him, and then Johnny puts on the London guard hat on top of him, and then we move on to the next match. Oh, one thing I want to mention: Matt Striker fucking ruined storylines. Because when he was kidnapped on NXT, he was on SmackDown.
he escaped the kidnappers.
Like he escaped. What happened was he got kidnapped, and he was kidnapped for like 2 weeks, I think. But he was on SmackDown, and then NXT would continue to say that he was kidnapped.
He was.
They were
They
fucking
realize
stupid.
No one freaking watches NXT, so.
I know.
All right, Stryker, you got 2 minutes. Do this interview and we'll kidnap you again. Back in the crate.
You can't really expect WWE to be consistent.
I guess. I don't know. Titus O'Neil and Darren Young versus the Usos. The winners of the match were,
The black guys.
yeah, the black guys.
Yeah, they actually won. I'm surprised in that.
In about 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Well, the Usos are a jobber tag team now anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many face teams do we got?
Titus O'Neil
None. There's none at
and
all.
Darren Young are on face, though.
No, I think they're
Yeah, but I'm
heel.
talking about the Usos.
Oh.
I mean, we have
Yeah.
heel champions. We gotta have a face. We gotta have face challengers eventually.
Titus O'Neil and Darren Young are heels. From one.
Yeah, they do these things where they pair up fucking Tyson Kidd with loads of random people, and they keep getting injured, so they've got to keep running down a list.
Yeah,
Or you
Tyson
can-
Kidd's kind of a cursed superstar.
Why, is Heath Slater injured?
No, but there was that thing, the promo.
Heath Slater is doing something with Drew McIntyre with Ryback.
Are they really?
Yeah, I'll talk about it when we get to it. Then the Raw rebound where they show CM Punk, Chris Jericho, and then it's Roberto Del Rio versus the Big Show.
SmackDown is just War Rebound, though.
They should rename SmackDown just Raw Rebound.
They should.
Yeah.
Raw Rebound and Randy Orton.
Starring Randy Orton.
Why? Because Randy Orton's on Raw anyway, so.
They should just like do this new SmackDown intro. It's just Randy Orton.
Randy
Just a compilation of RKO.
Randy down.
Randy Orton down.
Yeah. Okay. Del Rio versus Big Show. The winner of that match,
SmackDown syndrome.
Del Rio wins over Big Show.
Yeah, because Cody Rhodes did the distraction thing.
It was a decent match, for the size difference at least.
Yeah, and Big Show doesn't really work that well with other people as well.
Yeah.
Well, Del Rio's sort of big himself, so it's not too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Big Show's like
Bishop's
Show's
7
really-
foot, dude. Del Rio's like 6'5" at least.
yeah, Big Show is gonna tower over everybody.
Yeah.
He towers over Kane and Undertaker too. So, and both of those guys are almost 7 feet.
But
only-
I build at 7 foot.
Yeah, they're billed at 7 foot, but they're both like 6'11" or something.
No, they're like 6'10".
6 feet.
One of them 6'11".
I
I
think.
think it's Kane, because Kane's bigger than the Undertaker by like an inch.
Yeah. Then Danny Lerman comes out, and he tries cutting a promo, and all the superstars are like backstage, I guess. Or was that last week? Can't remember.
Yeah, but why are they giving these jobbers like airtime? They're not going to see them ever again.
No.
It's
Well,
ridiculous. Isn't it?
what happened was Drew McIntyre and Heath Slater were backstage, and they were laughing.
Heath Slater.
Yeah.
Heath Slater.
And
Heath Slater.
And so during the Ryback and Danny Lerman match, I can't remember if they kept on going back, but what happened was Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre is like, you know, I'm glad that Ryback is destroying these jobbers.
And they're using actual jobbers.
Yeah, they are actually using, you know, and what happens is like, I'm glad that he's doing this work for us and we don't have to do it ourselves, because he's destroying these people who we don't want in the company in the first place. And I can't wait when he starts wrestling people on the roster to get rid of them. So I don't know what's happening, but I'm guessing they're going to use Ryback as sort of like a machine to get rid of people. So,
Yeah, but I wish they would get rid of Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre.
yeah. I like Drew.
mainly
Wait,
Heath
did you say you want to get rid of Drew McIntyre?
Mainly Heath Slater.
I think everybody wants Heath Slater to be fired.
Yeah. They want to do a Heath Slater versus Flow Rider feud.
Please God, don't let that happen.
So
I swear to God,
I don't want to see that. None of us want to see
if
that.
that happens, I am writing a letter.
If he does, I hope Florida
Oh my God!
Heck.
Everybody watch out! Mike's gonna write a letter.
I am going to write a very
Strongly worded letter.
strongly worded letter. That's right.
and then they re-air the Brock Lesnar promo.
Once again, we need to see that. They've got a quarter to fill. You've got to, get 5 of the 5 times you've seen in the video on a single week. They've got a quarter to fill that shit.
Yeah. Backstage, Teddy Long standing in front of this is an interesting little backstage shoot, because Ixana walks up to Teddy Long, who's dressed up as a royal guard, and Antonio Cesaro, aka Claudio Castagnoli, makes his official TV debut as a fucking rugby player.
He's built to be a rugby player.
He's built to be a rugby player, but he shouldn't be a rugby player.
Well,
He should be doing what he was in FCW, which was he came out in his tights and this little Swiss hat, and he fucking dominated. And
should
he was
do-
great.
He should do what he did in Ring of Honor, where he insulted all the other countries because they weren't European.
They do that too.
But
I
that's
just want to see him fight stairs.
that's sort of
Yeah,
generic
he's gonna fight stairs. So.
foreign heel, though, right?
What?
That's sort of generic foreign heel, though, right? Just insulting everyone.
But he did a good job at it.
Yeah, there's people who do good jobs at it, and there's people who suck at doing it.
Like Jinder Mahal is anti-American, but he's garbage.
Yeah, Jinder Mahal's shit.
Like,
Muhammad Hassan was anti-American, but he was good at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who else? The Mountie. He was anti-American, but he sucked at it.
Yeah.
And then he brought in the Quebecers, which
Iron Sheik was anti-American. He was the greatest guy to ever even pull off that gimmick.
Sergeant Slaughter was anti-American for a while, and he almost got killed.
He
Oh
wasn't
God.
anti-American. He was just pro.
Well, he was against America.
No, he was against what they were doing.
No,
right?
he was an Iraqi sympathizer.
Yeah, he
Which-
became
which
one.
means which means he was against America.
I enjoyed
tri-
the Un-Americans.
They were good until they added William Regal.
Ken
Yeah.
Lansdowne was just...
Because it was Test, Landstorm, and Christian, and that's when they were trying to burn flags and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they had the like upside down, the inverted American flag.
Yeah. But
No.
yeah, Sergeant Slaughter was an anti-American when he was heel.
Yeah.
He joined Iraq. That's anti-American.
Okay, so pretty much what I see is Antonio Cesaro is going to be played as another heel.
Well, I hope.
Why?
Because he's good as a heel.
He is, but we have so many fucking heels in this company.
There's some guys that are a better heel than they are a better face.
Hold on. Just talk. I'm still recording. Just continue to talk.
Anyway, yeah, there's a bunch of better...
Ring, ring.
Ring. Hi, would you like to buy this microwave?
Is your refrigerator running?
Does your refrigerator work properly? Hi, for $15.99 a minute, you can talk to one live girl.
I can do that already.
On the phone?
No,
Who says I have to pay?
and live outside.
Okay, wow, and Firefox makes the call go haywire. Good stuff. It's always good. I love it.
That's why I don't use Firefox anymore.
And I should be... Well, MSN was doing it too. For some reason.
Where were we?
I'm getting there. Hold on, I'm trying to get there. But yeah, I'd rather see him as a heel than a face, because he's a better heel than a face. He was a face in Chikara, but that's about it. But yeah, he did Russell Stairs, by the way. The greatest match in Chikara history. Claudio versus the Stairs.
Okay, I'm back.
So
So,
let's talk about David Otunga.
No.
The
Okay,
future
next.
World Heavyweight Champion.
so Claudio makes his debut, and then the six-man tag with Randy Orton, Sheamus, Big Show versus Daniel Bryan, Cody Rhodes, and Mark Henry.
I barely paid attention to this match.
I didn't even watch the match.
It felt long.
It felt wrong. I heard it was actually pretty good.
No, I said it felt long.
Oh, because
Like,
it was
felt
13
like it was
minutes.
30 minutes.
It was a 13-minute, 13-second match.
It was not 13 minutes.
Yes, it was 13 minutes.
No, it was not. That thing felt like it took forever.
Anyways, so that's SmackDown. Because the winner of the match was Orton and Big Show.
The face team is
Yeah,
say that.
the faces. Now with SmackDown, guys.
Yay, it sucked.
Oh my god.
And I didn't even watch it.
And whoa, baby.
What?
What?
I'm looking at the TNA results, and this guy posted a gift of Velvet Sky doing her entrance, her butt shaking, and it's constantly looping and looping and looping and looping and looping.
Link it.
and
You're
looping.
cheating on AJ, you son of a bitch.
Link it. Link it.
It's looping and looping and looping and looping, and she's humping that middle rope.
And then, well, he uses 4-1 Mania.
What is this site? It's weird.
It's 4-1-1 Mania.
Ooh, Velvet Sky. Hey, Greg, there's another easier way to link pictures.
Yeah, I know.
Called that.
I know.
Well, he doesn't have time now to save it and then upload it to Photo Bucket.
No, I can right-click it and view the image.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we have a promo with Bobby Roode. I don't care. First match of the night, Austin Aries and Matt Morgan versus Bully Ray and Crimson. The official result, Bully Ray and Crimson win via pin.
Who did he pin?
So has
I don't
Crimson
know.
lost at all?
Nope.
He's still undefeated.
He's undefeated. He's been undefeated for a year in like 4 months.
He's still
Have they?
He's never been pinned. Yeah, he mentions it all the time. His
Oh.
nickname is the Undefeated Crimson. So
He's lost in tag matches, but he hasn't lost singles matches.
he lost in
Well,
tag
yeah,
matches, but he was never pinned. Matt Morgan was owed to be pinned. I believe that's how it is. Anyways, AJ Styles versus Kurt Angle, because there's a promo with Garrett Bischoff and some other stuff.
Yay.
Kurt Angle wins via pin on AJ. The big announcement, because there was some announcement, and they talk about how the TV title is going to be defended every night on TNA. So
Which was had WCW television title was done.
yeah, and then they announced Fight Night or something like that. I don't understand very well.
It's like an indie challenge.
Oh yeah, because if you win your match, then you get hired by TNA.
And you know what's going to happen? It's going to be somebody who's already under contract.
No, it's going to be people from OVW, because OVW is their developmental.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But who cares about OVW?
No, which is great, because, now they're getting new guys in there. They haven't hired anybody since Zema Ion, and look where he's been.
They don't need to do this to call people up, though. That's why it's a developmental territory.
Well, yeah.
Just call them up.
It's a gimmick.
Like the stupid gimmick.
Anyways,
Retarded.
there's an 8-girl tag. Brooke Tessmacher, Tara, Velvet Sky, and Mickie James versus Gail Kim, Madison Rayne, Sarita, and Rosita.
Looping.
The winner of the match is the babyface team of Brooke Tessmacher, Tara, Velvet Sky, Mickie James.
Oh, my phone was blowing up during that match, too.
Why?
I was getting text messages asking where I'm at, because I watch it with a friend of mine. I was supposed to. And she kept texting me, "Where are you? Where are you at?"
Madison Rayne is online and her boobs are jiggling too much.
I'm like, I'm sleeping. I actually was, too. I woke up as soon as Impact ended. I was like, I was sleeping.
And the TV title match, Devon versus Gunner. Devon retains his title in 3 minutes via pin. And the number 1 contender match, RVD versus Jeff Hardy versus Mr. Anderson. The winner, RVD.
I just want to say, RVD is going to win the title.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, then somebody's going to win at Slammiversary. And they better bring back King of the Mountain. If they don't, I'm going to be highly upset.
well, Dixie said that she had a big announcement.
I've already cracked the case. It's Tommy Dreamer.
No, it's not.
But why would he come back?
Remember the time she's like, "Oh, I got a big announcement, guys. Big." And then 3 weeks later, it was Tommy Dreamer. I was like, "Oh, hey, look at that. Tommy Dreamer."
Okay.
So much for the big announcement.
Rika King.
Ring-Ka King.
Ringa King. Match number 1.
Oh my god.
RDX Danda Abyss Steiner and Mangus versus RKK Morgan Jackson Parida Chavo and Virva. The winner of that match was Virva. It took the win for his team.
You forget to tell us how to win.
Match number 2, Jarrett versus Harbhajan.
Wait, I can't. No, stop. I can't understand you when you're doing that.
It's Jarrett versus Harbhajan.
Oh yes.
They have Jeff Jarrett wrestling there now.
Yeah, he's the champion.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I thought it was Magnus.
Was it? I guess maybe.
I thought Magnus.
Magnus was in match number 1.
Yeah, but I thought he was the Ring-Ka King.
Maybe
champion.
he won it a couple of days ago.
Last time I checked.
What was the last time you checked?
The current champion is Mahabali Veera.
All right.
He's the current.
But this dude's name Maharbhajan. So
Mahabali. Yeah. He won the title on April 21st.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who won that match because it didn't say anything.
That's always good.
So that's recocking, guys. Shittier than TNA.
I love it. I'm gonna have to start watching that every week now. they should do pay-per-views.
Definitely. And so, Mike, do you have any indie stuff?
Nope. Because y'all would complain.
No.
Nope.
You could.
I have UFC stuff. I'll just do the main event.
Okay. What was the main event for UFC?
John Jones versus Rashad Evans for the light heavyweight title.
And the winner?
John Jones via judge's decision.
Did he retain?
Yep.
Yep.
He was the light heavyweight champion.
That's not wrestling.
Because I watched the pay-per-view last night.
So
I usually watch UFC pay-per-views. So it was a. I wanted Rashad Evans to win.
I didn't. He runs his mouth too much.
John Jones has been. He's gotten so high on his own pedestal ever since he won the title.
They all
He
do.
refuses. He refuses to sign the fans' replica titles.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, because he said that he sees that he worked so hard to win his title that people are just buying their fake titles and he wouldn't sign them.
So fans have to work for a replica title now?
Yeah,
if you want that replica title, you're gonna have to face me in the ring, brother.
I didn't know that John Jones is Hulk Hogan.
the black version of Hulk Hogan?
Okay.
I like it. It's just insinuating that the fans have to start a career in mixed martial arts just so he can sign their fucking replica belt. It's bullshit.
That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Start training.
Okay, we're gonna take a break, guys. We'll be right back. And
Thank you
bye.
for
Okay, guys, we're back. There's no news this week, so we're just going to talk about a list that WWE put on their website. The top 25 submissions of all time. Most devastating submission holds. We're just going to go down the list really quickly. Number 25, the Gory Special. First created by Gory Guerrero back in the 1950s. And it was regularly performed by Chavo Guerrero in tribute to his legendary grandfather. Number 24, the Colossal Clutch. Big Show's submission, I guess.
Which isn't really much of a submission.
Yeah, it's kind of like a headlock, but like you're on one knee, I guess.
The camel clutch backbreaker thing.
No, the Colossal Clutch.
The Big Show did this.
Yeah.
I remember him doing the camel clutch backbreaker.
Yeah, I'll link what I'm looking at in the Skype group right now. Page number 23, the Vice Grip, Carly's
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
head squeeze.
really.
Even look good.
What?
He doesn't know what he's doing when he's applying it. Like, it's horrible.
Well, to be fair, he's a giant guy and he could probably snap your neck doing it.
Number 22, you have the Regal Stretch. Why is it so low on the list? I don't know.
That's a fucking great move.
Yeah, that's one of the best submission moves, one of my favorites at least. Number 21, the Tarantula, done by Tajiri. Number 20,
This pissing me off already.
The Tarantula, didn't CM Punk do that a couple times?
No.
no.
I think he did. Like when he first got into Raw?
I don't remember it.
Number 20, the Dragon Sleeper, done by Ultimo Dragon.
And Undertaker. Undertaker used to do that quite a lot.
Number 19, the Texas Cloverleaf, done by Dean Malenko.
Oh,
That's a
well.
good one.
But Dory Funk Jr. is credited with the innovation of the hold.
Oh my god, he stole the move.
Number 18, Brock Lock. Brock Lesnar's submission move.
Yeah.
He didn't even use it that much.
I remember it looking pretty painful.
Where he puts the leg around his head and then he kind of stretches it like that.
Yeah.
I thought he basically did like a sort of a Boston Crab, but instead he just
It's
sort of
this,
hooked
Strike. Look at it.
I'm trying to get to it.
Mason Ryan did it before as well in a
Yeah.
match against Arthur.
Number 17, the Claw. The signature hold for most of the feared villains in the 1960s, like Killer Kowalski and Baron von Raschke. other guys who used it were the Fritz von Erich and his sons Kevin, Kerry, David, Mike, and Chris. But the Pichu that they use is Lord Tensai. Fucking. I was so pissed when they saw that. Number 16, the Sleeper Hold. You know, Roddy Piper, Ziggler,
What's a sleeper hold?
Brutus the Barber Beefcake. A lot of people, use it, I guess.
Piper, Brutus, and we've got Ziggler as well.
Yeah. Number 15, the Torture Rack.
You didn't even mention Sergeant Slaughter.
I'm going down the list, Hunter.
That was the Cobra Clutch, wasn't it?
Yeah, he had the Cobra Clutch.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, we have to go for the editor's choice.
Number
We have to go for
15.
the editor's choice here. It was on the bar. We have to do it.
Number 15, the Torture Rack. Lex
Oh my
Luger.
god.
Terrible.
That was in the editor's choice.
Number 14, the Taz Mission
Oh my god.
by Taz, of course. Number 13, the Anaconda Vice, done by CM Punk.
Originally started by Kenta.
Yeah. It doesn't say it on this, though. Number 12, the Mandible Claw.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. That was the GTS. Wrong guy. Never mind. Carry on.
Number 12, the Mandible Claw, done by Mick Foley with Mr. Sacco.
Yep.
Number 11, the Fool Nelson, done by, mostly known by Chris Masters by doing the Master Lock challenge.
Yeah.
But also done by Hercules and Warlord. Number 10, the Camel Clutch, done by, Iron Sheik, Arnold Scatlin, Bob Backlund. No, not Bob Backlund. What am I fucking talking about?
Wing. He did
Daivari?
double chicken wing.
Yeah, he did the chicken wing.
Come
Daivari
on,
did it,
Greg,
right?
step it up.
Or was it Hassan?
No. Number 9, the Yes Lock.
Yes.
Even though,
Yes.
pretty much,
Yes.
number 9, the LaBelle Lock. It did
Even though
tribute to
it's
Gene
basically
LaBelle, who created the move, pretty much. Number 8, the
Yeah.
Figure 4 Leg Lock. Ric Flair and Buddy Rogers. Buddy
Which
Rogers
every-
being the innovator of it.
Everybody uses that now, so.
Number 7, the Crossface Chicken Wing, done by Bob Backlund. A guy who should be in the Hall of Fame right now. Yeah. Number 6, the Walls of Jericho. Starting with the what?
I was saying I hope they mention the Lion Tamer in this.
Just wait. Number 5, the $1 Million Dream. Number 4, the Ankle Lock.
Started by Ken Shamrock.
Yep. Made a lot more famous by Kurt Angle and also done by Jack Swagger now. Number 3, the STF.
Oh my god.
Fucking
This
hell.
list just lost all credibility. See ya.
Number 2, the Hell's Gate.
The Go-Go Plata is pretty effective.
And number 1, the Sharpshooter. That's the list of the top 25
I
most
never-
devastating submission holds.
I never understood why the Sharpshooter would be more effective than, like, the Cloverleaf, because there's
Yeah.
more twisting going on in the Cloverleaf.
The
Yeah.
Lion Tamer, that was a good move. And Jericho drove the name to the bar. I like how there's no mention at all of the triple across the either. I know it's Benoit, but
No, they mentioned it. It's the LaBelle Lock.
Yeah, that's the LaBelle Lock is just the crossface modified. That's all that is.
Yeah.
they're just completely sugar-coated the fuck because they don't want to mention the family killer.
They can call it a crossface, because Triple H has used it, and Shawn Michaels has used it. The freaking Great Khali has used it. I'm surprised the triangle choke wasn't on that list.
The Triangle Choke?
Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't on there.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being that bad.
Because The Undertaker used to do it a lot.
Yeah, but that got overshadowed by the Go-Go Plata.
Yeah, because he changed it to that. He stopped doing the triangle.
He stopped doing the triangle choke for like a while, didn't he?
He only used the triangle choke when it was against like a big guy
Yeah, like
or somebody he couldn't pin.
Yeah. So that was it. That's the top 5. You guys like that list, or you think it's bullshit?
well, I thought that the
list could be better.
The SDF being number 3 was total bullshit.
I can see if it was the STF in general, not because of John Cena,
Yeah.
because that's the only way that the STF's ever going to be remembered.
Yeah.
Hey guys, remember the STF? Who did it? Oh, I don't know.
John Cena!
John Cena did it.
Like, John Cena was the total originator of the move and everything he innovated it. That's just a fun fact, it was called the Cena lock, but yeah. That's bullshit.
I'm waiting for him to say Cena revolutionized the Death Valley driver. That's all the attitude adjustment is. It's a modified.
Cena's a pioneer of wrestling.
I thought the attitude adjustment was a fireman carry slam.
It's a modified DVD.
No, it's a fireman carry slam.
Well, the DVD you're in a fireman's carry, and then you drop on, and then you're dropped on your head. That's why I said it's
carry. You push off the Death Valley driver, you sort of fall with them.
And he falls with you when you do the attitude adjustment.
No, he just sort of pushes you off.
And he comes down with you.
Facing forward, though. The Death Valley driver just sort of lands on your side.
It's modified, shut up.
No, it's not. Different.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Go play Marvel.
I will.
Okay then. Gary?
Pop, flop, and botch.
Oh, now I gotta think what some.
Oh, there's Jonesy.
Yeah, you shut up.
Let's do pop, flop, and botch then.
Pop, flop, botch.
Shut up, drunkie.
I'll start first, I guess. My pop.
With Wild.
What about the fucking Kings right now?
What about the
You're a
Twins?
Ducks fan.
The Ducks aren't even in the playoffs this. Whatever. My pop goes to nobody because everybody was shit this fucking week.
You just went.
What?
That's all I heard.
Okay.
Breaks your spot. That's great.
I don't know why it's going like that, so bear with me.
What?
What?
I fucking hate all of you. You understand that, right?
What?
You're not reading on the .com WWE, that's the website. The wrestler's first red line of all time. No man ever weird fashion a weird.
Okay, hold on. We're taking a break, everybody. We're taking a break. Wow, the first thing I pick up is Joker saying penis. Great. We're back. Sorry for any technical difficulties on our side. That's someone, I think that was Mike's internet was really fucking up over there. So we're going to do the pop, flop, and botch. I'll start first. My pop, I said nobody, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to AJ. She's beautiful. She's amazing. She did great this week.
She's
Fuck
an
you.
ugly hoe.
My flop goes to I don't know. A lot of people did shitty this week. I guess my flop goes to Punk because he's not doing as well as he did, and I want him to change. My botch goes to the David Otunga Santino match because that was fucking terrible. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
There you go.
My pop was Clark Castagnoli coming onto SmackDown since y'all praise him so much. I want to see what he's about, and now I get that opportunity.
I mean, you could just watch his indie stuff.
I can't be bothered. I'm too lazy for that.
Okay.
Anyways, my flop goes to Greg because he's breaking Skype.
You understand Mike isn't even in the call.
Shut up. Shut up. It's your fault. And my botch goes to AJ because she's such a dangerous worker. She busts open another diva
Good.
in a divas match.
Good.
Yeah, Greg.
How do you
She's
bust
a
open
terrible
another
wrestler.
diva?
Okay.
God,
She's dangerous.
Hunter, go.
the worst.
What's my pop?
Yeah.
My pop is drinking all Sunday. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Sunday fun day, baby. Oh, my flop is this whole thing because I didn't even talk once.
That's good.
I was watching Game of Thrones. I picked it over to the podcast, and the botches Mike's internet sucks so bad. Mike, you suck. Your internet is terrible. Like the worst internet I've ever seen in my life.
Don't forget to blame Greg too.
Like seriously, stop stealing your internet from your neighbors. Kidding things.
Okay. Jonesy, go.
I have my
Greg
own internet.
sucks
I have
too.
my own internet, you idiot.
I don't think Billy's back yet.
Okay, Mike, go.
Did we lose Mike again?
Mike,
I
go.
think we did.
Okay, fine.
No. Oh, never mind.
I'm that white guy.
What?
Pop is Lord Tensai. Is TNA. My pop is Lord Tensai. Get that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pop.
We get you, Mike.
Hello?
Mike?
No, he's spazzing out.
Oh,
Get
son of a
somebody else.
bitch. Mike.
Somebody else.
Mike. Come back to us.
We lost him again.
No, go away.
This is all your fault, Greg.
Yes, because I did the mic what we all wanted to do.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Joker, go. What's your pop, flop, and botch?
Pop goes to,
We can barely hear you, dude.
I'm not talking to Mike, man.
How about now?
Nope.
Yeah.
Turn it up louder.
Who's the loudest it
Hype,
is
hype,
coming
hype.
at the moment?
What?
Let's talk
Yo.
to you.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on right now.
My
Joker,
turn.
do your
Fine.
fucking pop, flop, and botch.
For some reason.
Hello, people talk.
Alright, here. I'll go. Well, I'll go.
Okay, Jimmy, go. Joe, go, Jimmy, go.
Okay, my pop goes to the Yes Lock.
Yes!
My flop goes to Skype because it's flopping pretty hard.
Way to go,
Yeah.
Greg.
And
Not my
botch
fault.
goes to Skype once again for failing once more time.
Very good.
Greg.
Alright, there you go.
Jonesy,
I
go.
Flop, sure, yes, yes. Botch, or flop, I don't really have one, and
Your
botch,
flop can be living in Wyoming.
shut up, Hunter. Botch is the entire Tonga match.
The entire, yeah,
No
that
better
was
than
a terrible
Carly
match. Joker.
Yeah.
You want to do your pop, flop, and botch now?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, go.
Okay. My pop. Okay, I don't really have a pop this week.
Okay, that's fine.
Your pop can be me drinking beer all day.
Sure.
Okay, fine.
Okay, what's your flop?
Actually, no. My pop goes to us having a guest.
Yeah, because we haven't had a guest in a while. We love you,
From
Matt.
my understanding, the guess was pretty good.
Love this show.
Thanks for joining.
No problem at all.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
We're not
No
done
problem.
yet because he still has to do his pop, flop, and botch. So what's your flop, Joker?
My flop goes to Skype for being a complete piece of shit.
Perfect. And your botch?
The David Otunga match.
Great. And Matt, let's end it with you.
Okay, my pop for this week was it's going to be a hard week because it was shit. It was probably
I know he pretty much called himself a jobber this week. Right.
Pretty much
Just,
is.
downgrade for credibility.
Yeah.
The flop of this week was this week in wrestling as a whole, and also Sky. And the botch was, of course, Dave Rotunga being green as goose shit.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, we're at the end of our podcast, everybody. Thank you.
Yay!
Well, what, Mike?
Thank you for
What, Mike?
Mike didn't even do his.
Because Mike's fucking internet's fucking up so badly.
The greatest show ever.
Great show. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this week Arc of Wrestling Podcast, episode 27. Since Mike's internet's not fucking up, we cannot get to his pop, flop, and botch. Thank you for joining us, and join us next week. We'll see what we have in store.
Watch, Mike, type it in chat.
I don't know, Mike, type it in. One of us will say it for you.
If he can finish it on time. Because Mike's really slow. Mike, can you see it?
Go, Mike.
Yes, we can see your stuff. Yes.
No, we can see your
what you
joke.
have typed.
His pop is...
Shut up, I'm saying it. I called it.
You what? No, I want to do it.
Yep, I called it.
I'm the
I
host.
just called it.
I'm the
Get
host.
off my dick.
Fuck you.
Get off my dick.
His pop is the My Little Pony season finale.
Yep. And his his pop is the My Little Pony season finale and David Otunga. Wow, Mike, really? Okay, so his flop is David Otunga not getting a big enough push, and his botch is not watching more David Otunga. All right.
True. Sounds like a good day.
Yeah, it sounds like a great day. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this week's episode of Arc of Wrestling. We'll see you next week.